start of this tournament was really short for a lot of teams. HLE had a little bit of a longer windup, but the patch we're playing on has not been out for a lot of time. And Skarner, while it didn't really work for TL, it's still clearly a solid champ when it comes to finding those engages. But the immediate response from the side of Top Esports is going to be the Vi, showing us that early indication of a pick composition. We'll see what other kind of dive options they want to pair alongside it. Could just be Ambessa. That's the EU Classic, but maybe I've watched too much EU. Instead, it will be the Aurora. And this is a composition that
also got nerfed.
Got nerfed, and it did not work for KC when we saw it. And TES, obviously, a very different team, but they were not able to find success with it. We'll see if TES can show us a little bit more of how it's meant to be done.
Yeah, one of Cream's most played. I do think that combinations like the Aurora Vi are so reliant on being able to just have a great snap engage with that mid-jungle 2v2. Home Alive just taking a completely different book. And right now we have very clear anti-dive versus dive. Already pretty heavily committed, I think, to the team comps. TES is going to very clearly be the aggressor here. And now the final pick. Are we going to pick up a blind pick for Zeus and leave our bot lane picks to later? Or instead, it's going to be securing the Ezreal for Viper. Ezreal goes with anything, in anything, and it's great into dive.
And I really got to say, I love this first three from HLE, right? The safety into the dive that you mentioned, the scaling safe options. So Azir, a champion that can still make plays in mid-game. TES, the pressure is on them to leverage these champions to find picks, to not let HLE just scale comfortable in this game. And TES are a team that can play at breakneck speed. They will push you in a lot of ways that other teams won't. It's like a classic LPL team trait, but TES embody it super well.
I was hoping